West Highland tourist route. This road travels from Inverness to Fort William, but also takes you down to Glasgow as well. It will take you through some scenic parts of Scotland, such as Glencoe, Rannochmoor and Loch Lomond as well. But the first 32 miles of this road was opened in the late 1930s. Because in the early 1930s, there was a lot more sightings of Nessie. Some of them were genuine sightings and some of them were hoaxes. On your left hand side, on the other side of the loch, is the old road. It is a single track road, which means it has passing places. In the early 1930s, there was a great lady called Mrs. Mackay. Mrs. Mackay came up with this great idea to boost tourism to the local area. She went down to Loch Ness with the help of her husband and got some models of Nessie, took some pictures of these models and sent them off to the local newspaper, the Inverness Courier. And before you know it, some of the national newspapers and international newspapers also got hold of this story as well. And before you know it, thousands of people came down to Loch Ness to come and see Nessie, try and find our very elusive monster. But Mrs. Mackay was a very, very clever lady as well. Not only did she generate tourism to the local area, but she also generated a revenue as well. She also lined her own pockets because she also ran the local hotel in the village of Drummadrochit. Before the sightings of Nessie, the Drummadrochit Hotel was a struggling hotel. After the sightings of Nessie, the hotel was always booked and you could never get a room in this Drummadrochit Hotel. And that is a very true story about Mrs. Mackay and the Drummadrochit Hotel. If you look over to your left hand side, you get a nice view of Erkin Castle. Now over to your left, just through the trees. Coming up on your left hand side, it was Temple Pier. Temple Pier plays a very important part for the people of Loch Ness because this lovely building on your left hand side is our brand new lifeboat station with a brand new lifeboat inside it. Loch Ness is the only loch in the whole of Scotland that have its own designated lifeboat. The lifeboat is a charitable organisation. The crew on the lifeboat are volunteers, same as the mountain rescue.